If you just started your channel and you have aspirations of attaining brand deals, but you don't know where to start, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through building one of the most essential tools in your creator's arsenal, your media kit. So you may be asking, what is a media kit and why do I need one? Simply put, a media kit is like a service menu. It's a way for you to attractively and concisely let a brand know who you are, what you do, and what you offer. This is an opportunity to have a polished document ready to go whenever a brand reaches out for a potential collaboration. When you're growing your channel, it's going to feel like getting a brand deal is probably beyond your immediate reach. That's not necessarily true. Sometimes collaborators will work with smaller brands. Sometimes small creators have relevant representation within their following, even if it's just a couple people. It's all about how you represent yourself. Having a properly created professional document is going to give you that leg up and give you the impression that you are a reputable creator to work with. So let's talk about how to create your media kit. If you want a quick and easy start, I suggest using Canva for this. If you are so inclined, you can use something like Procreate or Photoshop or even Corel Draw, or any graphic design software that you feel comfortable with. This is as visual as it is informative. Search for a media kit template, which can simply be a letter-sized workspace or an 8.5 by 11 in US paper sizing. Choose a template that you like or start with a blank file if you prefer. Let's use this one. This document will be what you attach in emails whenever a brand reaches out and wants to discuss a potential collaboration with you. If you don't have a dedicated business email, this would be the time to start one. Here you can talk about your background, where you're based, what your mission is, and what you hope to achieve. This is pretty similar to a summary that you would find at the top of a resume, but more fun. Next, you're going to want to discuss your metrics. This is highly useful for brands to know as they have their own target audiences, and they're going to want to see if there's compatibility between theirs and yours. This is going to help you tailor the kind of deliverable that you're looking for. For example, if you're a fitness or a beauty channel and you have a large demographic of female followers, this can make you a prime candidate for female and female presenting targeted services and products. You want to include your monthly channel views, your reach, your subscriber count, and other geographic demographics if you're noticing different countries that are viewing your content. This can help appeal with countries that are targeting different areas, cities, states, etc. Again, brands are going to want to see this information, so make sure that it's clear and decipherable. Now, the good part, your rates and services. This is where you're going to list the services that you offer and the amount that you charge. If you are a newer channel, there may be times where it could benefit you to do something for free, but don't be afraid to ask for a more modest price when you're starting out compared to what you may charge when you get bigger. This can be whatever you choose, like a price point of under $100 for a certain kind of deliverable. Make no mistake, these brands have budgets put aside to pay creators to advertise for them. Advertisement is not free. Advertising equals money. Anyone in marketing can tell you these budgets can get big really fast. So don't ask for top dollar just yet, but don't work for free. We don't work for free. We put a lot of time and effort into our content, and the entire point of a brand deal is to be in a mutually beneficial agreement. You're both helping each other make money. You're both helping each other get that bag. Negotiation can come when you've listed your prices. And if a brand decides they don't want to work with you, you can either try to negotiate again, or you can go, thank you for your time, and move on. Trust me, the right one will come. This section should be pretty easy to digest, so try to keep your descriptions short but to the point. Brands know what they're looking for. So if they see something in your services that sounds good, then they'll know to take it from there. Don't worry about trying to think of every single thing that a creator can offer a brand, especially when you're just starting out. If you have multiple platforms, you can offer more things. But if you strictly stick to YouTube like I do, then try to keep it simple. If a brand is wanting to see something from you that maybe isn't necessarily on your services, then they'll talk to you about it. Be sure that what you do offer is clear and something you're actually willing to do. You don't want to do something you're not going to enjoy. Because if you don't, it'll show. And then you won't be having fun anymore. And then that defeats the entire purpose. It's not always just about the bag. If you're solely on YouTube or long-form media content, then it may not make as much sense to do something like social media posts or other types of paid advertising when it's really not something that's in your forte. I personally have a spot for story posts for my Instagram, but I'm not active on that Instagram page. So it's not something that I have tiered very high for myself, if that makes sense. I'm open to it, but for now, YouTube is where I want to focus my efforts. It's nice to have just in case, and it shows that I am open to other types of social media content creation. But if you want to just stick to YouTube for now, This is your brand, and you do get to call the shots. Once everything is on here and it looks good, now you can focus on other aesthetic appeal, as well as adding your contact information and any other stuff that you think you want the brand to know. This is where you can put a good phone number and that business email that you created, and any other handles if you want to connect your social media platforms. Now, keep in mind, if you connect other social media platforms and you're not just advertising YouTube content creation services, you are going to want to include these metrics as well. You can either list them separately by platform, or you can do a cumulative average of all of your views, your engagement, your reach, etc. This is up to you, because certain metric differences can help or hurt your chances. If you have a high average and you have a very high following, it may make sense to just do the average of all the platforms. But if you have like a huge TikTok following and a small YouTube channel, you want to reflect this, because different platforms have different advantages. If you've ever tried to grow an Instagram account while growing a different account somewhere else, you know what I mean. And here you can add those extra details now to add a little zhuzh. Make it look pretty, make it look fun, make it look however you want to represent yourself. This is your calling card. And that's it. You can now save this document, probably as a PDF. That way it's easy to attach and compatible across multiple devices. And now whenever a brand reaches out and you have a professional email response, you can attach this media kit and say, my team will get back to you. Here is my media kit for further consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. Keep it professional, keep it short, but you don't have to go on and try to sell yourself in that email and text. That's what your media kit is for. Now, if this made sense to you and it got you a little excited, then good. That's a good first step. That's what we want to do. You want to speak positivity into your channel and believe that you can grow, because trust me, honey, you are going to get that bag if you keep at it. Having a media kit is very important. It is everything that you need to know, and that way you have consistent information that is easily shared across a team. A team is going to be so thankful when they have one document to look at instead of trying to decipher an email and read between the lines, and maybe your prices keep changing. Some things that you want to avoid is putting too much personal information on here. Like, you don't want to have your address on here. If you have like a brick and mortar storefront or a physical location that you regularly accept channel related mail to, like maybe a PO box, sure, but you don't need the address. You don't have to have personal social media accounts on here, anything you don't want people to know or see. This is for your business entity, so have a business mindset. With all good comes some bad you have to look out for. You need to look out for things like scams. Creators are very often targets of scams, and you need to look out for certain things that seem too good to be true. Remember the rule of thumb. If it's too good to be true, it is. This kind of work can be very, very rewarding monetarily, but that comes with doing things the right way. One thing you should look out for is a shipping scam, where someone will try to contact you in order to set up some kind of affiliate deal or a product placement, but they want to send you the product, but you first need to send them a certain amount of money to pay for shipping, to also establish trust or develop a working relationship so things can be better moving forward. Honey, you don't pay for shipping. You don't pay for anything. If someone wants to do PR with you, they will make it happen. That's what your media kit is for. That's what your negotiations are for. They will send it to you. This is part of your job. You receive the product and then you demo it with whatever they're looking for. Don't pay for shipping. Do not send the money. You don't pay to get paid. And this goes beyond even just a brand deal. Anytime someone approaches you for some kind of work and they want you to pay for the equipment up front, that's a scam. It's a scam. Don't do it. Don't give them your payment information. Please don't wire these people money because they want to send you a laptop and a workstation. Don't do it. If a brand is coming to you with a handsome sum of money and you're not quite familiar with them, it is up to you. It is on you to do your diligence and research that company and figure out if that's a brand that you want to represent, if that's something you want tied to your name and your channel forever, because you should care about your viewers as a content creator beyond a source of income. Your viewers are not just your pocket. They are your community. They're your audience. This is your world that you're creating. You don't want to pass on something that is potentially going to tarnish your name and make it seem like you're just taking advantage of them because you're hawking crap, like you don't want to do that. And some of these bigger brands with controversial backgrounds, depending on your personal beliefs, when you grow your channel more and you get bigger and you get these bigger brand deals, it can be attractive. It can be so enticing to take certain things that will give you that financial freedom you've been seeking. but don't compromise your goals and your morals for something that is going to offer a quick paycheck to have you talk about their product in your video. Remember, it stays with you. And remember, small creators that are probably here watching this video, you can still get brand deals even if you have a handful of subscribers. You can reach out to these companies and present yourself very professionally and say, "Hi, I am so and so. I have a channel on YouTube or, whatever platform it is that you use," and say, "This is the kind of content that I create. I saw your brand and I'm very interested in potentially working with you. I've attached my media kit. If you would like to consider, please get back to me." And it's that simple. Like, you miss all the shots you don't take. You already took the chance to create this YouTube entity right now. You took that chance and said, "My channel lives today. It starts with me and I am the driver." So you already took that great first step. You're doing the research right now and seeing what more is out there for you. So what do you have to lose? You're going to get some no's. You're going to get some rejections. That's normal. Success is built on failure. I failed 1,000 times in so many different things in life before I finally jumped onto this. And trust me, hon, I'm happy. I am happy to be doing this. It's going to be hard and it's going to be a journey, but you want to do the work. And that's no different with brand deals. Do your research, believe in yourself, be confident. Be confident and well-spoken and well put together. These things are going to happen for you. Your bag is waiting. Go get it. I hope that this gave you insight into something that is going to be so valuable to you and increase your value in return. I do have a media kit already that I've created for myself. I put that together before I even started this channel because I wanted to have the right mindset and hit the ground running. So I do use these practices myself. I do have a list of brands that I'm thinking about reaching out to, and I want to make sure that I have enough content to back up what I'm saying. It's not just about getting a few subscribers and going, "I'm ready to advertise." I have to have content too. So I've gotten my metrics. I'm looking at my analytical trends, and I'm thinking about certain audiences that I can probably be a better fit for. Okay, my mic died. I had to go switch it out. So if you don't have a niche, then determine that first before you jump in, or don't. It's your channel. I'm just here to give you advice. So all that to say, if you do have a media kit ready, you're good to go. This is one of the first things that is going to benefit you in the long run. And I want you to keep doing your research and figuring out what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you are willing to accept. When you know this, you go in ready. You don't want to be too ambiguous when it comes to things like business deals. On your channel, yeah, sure. Do say whatever you want. Be yourself. By being yourself, you're going to enjoy these things more, and the right brands are going to find you. As always, thank you for watching this video. I hope you feel more prepared now to start doing that dash for the cash. If you found this information useful or you want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. It does wonders for my channel. If you have any questions, you can email me at that email in my description box. That is my business email. Or just leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. All right. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.